What we going to do today, Brain? Can you see how warm it is? And that's in here. I actually felt compelled to play this morning, so I was playing a little bit. I didn't know whether Brian was off today or not. It's his day off. I thought since Monday was a holiday that he wouldn't be off, but he's off because I could hear the TV a few minutes ago. And I don't think the dogs can turn it on. Dishes drying. This is an old cat litter container. I put water in it. It's heavy. I put water in it and I take it out to my little garden, which I can show you in a minute, to water it. Usually every day or every other day. Depends on the weather. It's got quite warm. There's a tower of cat food. My greedy little fat boy, he likes food a lot. He has crunchies down there. I made that little stand. It's got a little hole in it for his water dish, and one for a bowl or plate, and then a little space for his crunchies. This sanitizing hand wipe thingy, when it's empty, I'm going to cut a slit down the side about this wide maybe, and the cans, I'll stack them up in there. So I'll take this label off, but I'll stack them up in there so it'll look nicer, be a little more presentable. What else am I doing today? I have the lights on low or off today to try to keep it cool in here. But I have ice project. I don't really drink stuff with ice in it. I bought these cups. They're $4 for $1. I don't know, one of those cheapo stores. Might have been $5 Below or something. It's thin as plastic, so when I have cold water in there, it doesn't last too long, right? So what I've decided to do, since I had some of this packing foam stuff, is I laid the glass down on a piece of paper and I rolled it, and, and I drew the pattern to go around the cup. And then I cut out, this is part of the fabric that I used as a shower curtain. I love this fabric. I'd love to have, it was a sheet that I got from Goodwill. I'd love to have sheets out of this. I mean, I don't even know if they make them anymore. I mean, it looks older, like 30 years old, maybe, or more. I don't know. And I tried the foam stuff around the cup, and see how thick that is? I figured out that I'm going to have to make, that one of these is going to fit inside, then the foam, and then the outside one. I had to make the outside one bigger, a little bit bigger, I don't know, because that foam is 1/4 inch thick. Whew. What else do I have going on? Talked to my brother about mowing the grass and all that. He's told me to have Al, the guy that does it, call him. So I called Al and talked to him briefly. He does not take Venmo. I mean, he's almost 80. I mean, he's 74, okay? And he doesn't, I don't even know if he has I think he has a cell phone, or maybe his wife does. But he doesn't have Venmo. I don't have Venmo. My son's bugging me to get Venmo. Apparently you can transfer money or pay people for jobs done, and it's quick, it's immediate, and it doesn't, I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying talking to David? I don't know. Oh, I wrote him a letter yesterday. Guess who's on Tinder? I was swiping, left or right. I'd say 99% left, because they're all 18th or 23-year-olds. They're standing with their phone in front of the mirror. They're flexing. They're throwing gang signs. They're all tattooed. They're looking rough and tough and have joints hanging out of their mouths. And do girls really like that? I would not have when I was younger, and I don't now. I want to hang with someone cool. I don't want to hang with a thug. Thug is not, I don't know, maybe it's their generation. They grew up hearing all that stuff on the radio and thinking that that's the way life is. And I'm sure there will be people that will argue up one side and down the other that it is the way it is. And I hate that expression too. Yeah, there's only maybe a handful that's over the age of 50 or 55, maybe. I swiped right on somebody that's a couple years younger than me. He lives in LA, downtown apparently, and his picture, he looks like he has a really good sense of humor. Yeah, women do look for a good sense of humor. I mean, the older you get, you have to have some kind of humor, right? Thank God for bad eyesight. Oh yeah, this tooth here, that lateral, another piece cracked off. I felt kind of yuck yesterday and headache and everything to boot. It's getting really close to the nerve. And no, I think Brian wants me to make up my mind. I don't think he's going to drag me off to the dentist. I have a mortal aversion to it since childhood dentist visits were not pleasant. It was like third world dentistry. An old guy, Dr. Katzoff. What was his first name? Milton? Morris Katzoff. Old guy. He had really thick glasses, and he wore a plastic mouth guard so he wouldn't breathe on you or drool on you. But this guy, I think his name is Kenneth. He messaged me twice. It's like, he said hi, and then how are you? Yeah, once hi was yesterday, and how are you was today. Are you only allowed to say one thing a day on Tinder or something? I don't know. I'd like to at least hang out with him or talk to him or something. Had a dream about Bear, but it was a congenial dream, and I didn't feel bad. Things might be improving, maybe. I don't know if it's the weather, my tooth, or not sure. I have some plastic beads to make fake teeth or fill in these gaps. That'll be another vlog. Maybe I'll do that today so I can see if that works or not. But you'll see it later. What else? I still have to show you my garden and its progression. I have poop patrol, which means I go out with the handy dandy little dog scooper thingy and pick up all the poo-poo in the yard. There's 2 big dogs and a little dog. That's my son and daughter-in-law's. And I have a kitty cat that's been bad. Sometimes he'll pee somewhere on the floor. Like he'll hide it. Like I had some shorts that I took off last night when I was just so hot and I'm ready for bed, and I left them on the floor. Well, that's where he peed. He peed on them. Gosh darn it. And if I had a smoking hot body, I'd go around naked all the time. Damn. How can you sweat when there's no humidity? Maybe it's my age. Now, I just recently had a coffee and I'm feeling warm, but that's to be, what's the phrase? I don't know. Expected? That's to be expected. Gosh, I've been talking for like over 6 minutes or something. So I will show you my garden and a view of the world. Maybe the doggies. And we'll call it a day for today. Here's my sorrel. Here's my little gnome. No place like home. There's a just deciding to flower. Here's one called Millions of Tomatoes. That's what the name of it is. Look, I'm starting to get blushes on the tomatoes. Aren't they pretty? I think I could probably take some of those and eat them, I suppose. The white stuff is diatomaceous earth to keep aphids off. There's my lavender plant. That's how fast the wind's blowing around here. Here's some poop I have to pick up. Some more poop. One of the perpetrators. Hi, Niles. Are you smiling? Yeah? Are you happy? Hi, Clover. Are you a good girl? Yeah. Hi, Iris. She is so soft and fluffy. I feel bad for her in hot weather because she's got a thick coat. Here we go. Nary a cloud in the sky. If I stand in the shade, maybe it'll be a little better. I don't know. Now that hill is a little further away than it looks. It looks like it's right there. It's so cool to not have a house staring back at you in the backyard. You can sit out here and watch birds flying around. Not too many birds around here. They are searching for little rabbit poops. Well, Niles is peeing. Rabbits come at night and they make little piles of they look like BBs. Little rabbit poops. And these doggies like to eat them like candy. It's their little snack. Yum. Oh, Iris is taking a pee. This is the hummingbird feeder. And I was getting ants crawling up over and down on and infiltrating the sugar water. They have things that they sell at garden shops, and Ashley's sister has them, and she told me how they were, and when I was over there I looked at them, so I made my own. It's a cup of water, and they'll climb down, the ants will climb down here, and they can't get past the water. Doesn't have to be real full. And to get down here to have the sugar water. It's really, it works. Time for poop patrol. It's become a busy street. But I still have that gorgeous view. I love it, I love it, I love it. Can you see the fat lizard just underneath the white cap part of the wall there? He's facing down, getting some sun and some shade at the same time. Those that made it through the wash and the dry, and now they are piled up because I was too lazy to finish putting them away. This slipper here, that's where he peed because I had some shorts sitting there and cat peed on it. I've got to use a rug cleaner. That's the side table next to the bed. I've got to clear that all off. I've got a project to make a shelf there. And then over there, there's a fan going. Top of the chest of drawers. I have a project to make a shelf there to be able to organize things better. This is the thing I made so the cat could sit and look out the window, does he? No. But I have taken off 2 blankets, so I just have the cover sheet, the top sheet, and the comforter, which is just heavenly when you're nice and tired. You gather it up and it feels so soft. I like soft on most things. But some things I like hard. I'll leave that to your imagination. Oh, Shirley, you nasty person. I have like a already made shelf there, but I was thinking of making a wooden one, or one that might have had more pigeonholes or something, because there's pigeonholes in this desk thing, but they just don't fit everything I need to fit. There's a big old calendar, all my books, my Oscar. Did I win it? I made it. psychedelic. I'm hot now from being outside in the sun. I don't know. I have other projects to do. I've got the shelf things like I just mentioned, and Felix's birthday presents. He turns 2 on July 2nd. He's up in Canada, and Canadian Post is slower than a slug right now. Incredible. Scott said it took a month and a half to get his his birthday card, which was in April. Gadzooks. So I better put the stuff together and box it and send it off. And I'll have another video showing you what all the doodads and whatnots that I got him. I need to do that before it's too late. I'll have to ask Brian if he has anything to go in the box. I don't know. Brian usually buys stuff through Amazon Canada, and it's delivered no extra whatever, so I don't know. My ugly feet need a beautification. Maybe the cat and I will have a beautification night one of these nights. I'll soak my feet and your head and clean the cat. Wipe his face down and his ears and look at his feet, trim his nails. He just hates it. Oh my god, I've talked a long time. Well, that's a deep subject. Yeah, I'm in better spirits, feeling a little better. I guess the next thing I'll be vlogging is false teeth making. I used to finish dentures in a dental lab, and I like that job. It's all done differently now. Well, not everywhere, but I'd say most places. And I know the cost of stuff, and I know all the ins and outs and aches and pains of the dental world, and I don't want to go there. The dam will break loose soon, so something's gonna happen. Can I prevent it? Can I prolong it? Time will tell. In the meantime, during the meanwhilest, let's go upward and onward.